everyone, and welcome to my new series. Okay, so right now my computer fan's being really loud, so let's ignore that like usual. So I found something really fun. I think it's really fun. But I found a handwritten version of a Harry Potter fan fiction that I wrote when I'm guessing I was like 12 when I wrote it. It was before the 7th book came out, so I'm not sure, but I was about 12, 13 maybe. And basically, it was called Dark Angel, and it was about the daughter of Voldemort, Valdeera. That was her name, Valdeera Riddle. She was the daughter of Voldemort and Bellatrix Lestrange, and she goes to Hogwarts, and yeah, I'm gonna read this out. I think I'll do they're pretty short chapters because I was very young, and a lot of writing on a page looked like a lot. So I'm going to read these out, and I don't have all of it. I stopped handwriting it, and I just put it on, I don't remember what website that was. Sarah Castiglione, I'm sorry, I probably butchered your name. She became a friend of mine through this because she read it. It was fanfiction.net, possibly. Yeah, so she would read this, and then we became friends on MySpace, and now we're friends on Facebook now, and we basically just talk now about Harry Potter and about the fact that she wants to move to Canada because she lives in, I think, Illinois, somewhere in the States, I'm sorry, but I found this, and I sent her pictures of it, but I thought it might be fun to read it and laugh at how ridiculous it is. So yeah, let's get started. I started calling this The Daughter of Voldemort, but then it turned into Dark Angel. Chapter 1, Dreams. Valdeera Riddle woke from a terrible dream. She dreamt that she went to her new school and had been threatened and unliked, especially one boy she wanted to be friends with. She also dreamt she went into the wrong schoolhouse. Valdeera has had many dreams like this over the weeks. She was the daughter of the most feared wizard of all time, Voldemort. Her mother was one of his servants, Bellatrix Lestrange. Valdeera got out of bed. It was all of a sudden a hot night. She went to the mirror to look at her reflection. She was a strangely pale 17-year-old girl. Her face was long. She had almost snake-like nostrils inherited from her father. Her eyes were blue and clear like ice and huge. She was worried about her first day at Hogwarts. The last name of Voldemort was not the most well-known name, but people did know it. Her cousin has probably spread her history now, and she hated Draco Malfoy sometimes. She hoped Harry Potter didn't find out who her parents were. She had in fact has had a crush on him since Draco came home from summer holidays and told her all about the terrible things about him. He seemed amazing in her eyes. Amazing in all caps. There was one thing about her that would cause him to know that she was who she was. I didn't write it very well. On her left arm was the dark mark that had been given to her at birth. It was pitch black at that moment. Valdeera looked at the clock. 6:24 a.m. Very specific. She decided to finish getting her things together. A few minutes later, her cousin came in to wake her. "Wow, why are you up?" Draco asked. "Couldn't sleep well. Excited, I guess." "You're excited to go to Hogwarts?" "There are way too many mudbloods there. It's so sickening," said Draco, shivering with disgust. Spelt incorrectly. "I don't mind. People are people." "Well, when you come into Slytherin, you'll see real wizards and witches who are worth talking to. Then your mind will change. If I get in Slytherin, which will probably happen, if I get in Slytherin, which will probably happen, answered Valdeera sadly. You don't want Slytherin? Asked Malfoy. I don't think I'm a Slytherin type. I think I'm more Don't you dare say that, in all caps. I'm sorry, but you know me, protested Valdeera. I'm not into all the things you are, or your friends are into. Val, if all the Death Eater's kids got into Slytherin, imagine the daughter of the Dark Lord. Duh. You're so lucky. Maybe for you. Well, anyway, breakfast is ready. Come down soon. I'm almost done packing. And he left her alone. Lucky? How many times has she been told that? She hasn't seen her father in a year. She sees her mother often, not because she wants to. She spends the rest of the year at a magic school in Canada, and spends the summers with the Malfoys. She didn't mind it there. She was left alone usually. She liked to talk to Dobby the house elf, but he was let go. She didn't know why, but she missed the company. Last year, the headmistress at the National Academy of Sorcery, that's where she went to school, found out who her family was and she was expelled out of fear. She was very devastated. She was so close to her friends. They stopped writing since they found out. Hogwarts might be different. A few of the students there are sons or daughters of Death Eaters, but did the other students know? She finished packing, got dressed, and went downstairs. So that is chapter 1. It's just her, getting ready to get to Hogwarts. Kind of basically how a normal Harry Potter book would start. Harry getting ready to go to Hogwarts. So that's chapter 1. And, thank you for reading or listening. I'm sorry, I may not be the best at voices. I'm not an actor. I work with actors, but I am not an actor. And, so until next time, bye.